Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Ball, and I'm here to work on our Making Meaning lesson for this week. This week, we're going to continue learning about determining important ideas in text. And this video is going to cover our lessons for Monday, May 4th, and Tuesday, May 5th. The article we're going to read today is about giant jellyfish. And you can see in the background here, we have the article. It says giant jellyfish invasion. Now, invasion might be a new word to you. You probably heard it, but you might not totally know what it means. An invasion is when something comes to a place and kind of takes it over. So if something comes to a new place and tries to take it over, they use the word invasion. And this article is by Ruth A. Musgrave. Let's go ahead and get started. Feel free to follow along with me and read or just listen. And I'm going to stop as we move through this article at a few places, ask some questions, and give some pause and think time. If I go too fast, feel free to restart this video, stop the video, and restart it anywhere you need, okay? I don't want to get ahead of anybody too much. Let's start right up here at the top. And it says, are aliens attacking the Sea of Japan? Not exactly. But these gigantic blobs are unwelcome visitors from another place. Called Naruma's jellyfish, the wiggly, pinkish giants can weigh up to 450 pounds, 204 kilograms about, as heavy as a male lion, and they are swarming by the millions. The supersized sea creatures, normally found off the coasts of China and North and South Korea, occasionally drift east to the Sea of Japan to feed on tiny organisms called plankton. But now, 100 times the usual number of jellyfish are invading Japanese waters, and local fishermen are feeling as if they are under siege. Right here, that word siege is also maybe a new word to us. The word siege means attack. So under siege would mean under attack. So the local fishermen are feeling as though they are under attack from all these jellyfish that are invading the Japanese waters. And down here, you can see that there's a map. And this is China, North Korea, South Korea, and all this dark area is land, and this light area is water. And this line and arrow shows the route of the Nomura's jellyfish. So it kind of starts in the Yellow Sea, and then it drifts up and goes over Japan and then back down. So right here on the last portion, it says, and local fishermen are feeling as if they are under siege. I want you to think about what we've just learned in the article so far. So all the information we've learned so far, can you hold at least one fact in your mind, something that you think is important, an important idea from the text that we just learned? And I'll give you just a minute to think about it, okay? All right, let's keep going. I'm going to scroll back up here to the top, and I'm going to show you a picture. And this is a picture of a giant jellyfish. So when they say that there's 100 times the normal number of these giant jellyfish invading, they mean big jellyfish. These aren't little tiny jellyfish. This jellyfish is almost bigger than this diver. The diver in this picture, it says a diver attaches a sensor to a Nomura's jellyfish, and it will transmit the animal's location and other information. Let's read some more and see if it tells us about what this diver is doing. Here, it continues to talk about fishermen's nets, but first, let's go over some fast facts. In this section, it says baby Nomura jellyfish change from the size of a grain of rice to the size of a washing machine in 6 months or less. So if you think about that, the size of a little tiny grain of rice to bigger than a washing machine in 6 months is kind of crazy. They get really big really fast. Jellyfish are 95% water. So jellyfish aren't made up of a whole lot that isn't water. Jellyfish aren't actually fish. They're invertebrates, which are animals without backbones. Now that we went through the fast facts, let's go back up to the top of this section of the article, and I'll start reading from there. It says, the fishermen's nets are getting weighed down or even broken by hundreds of jellyfish. The jellies crush, slime, and poison valuable fish in the nets, such as tuna and salmon, that the fishermen rely on to make a living. So, what is one important thing from this section here that we just read? Can you hold one important fact in your mind from this section we just read? Not the fast facts, this section right here. I'll give you just a minute to think about it. Okay, let's continue on to the last paragraph in this article. It says, no one knows for sure what's causing this jellyfish traffic jam. It's possible that oceans heated by global warming are creating the perfect jellyfish breeding ground. Another theory is that overfishing has decreased the number of some fish, which may allow the jellies to chow down without competition for food. For now, all the fishermen can do is design special nets to try to keep the jellies out. Some of them hope to turn the catastrophe into cash by selling jellyfish snacks. Peanut butter and jellyfish, anyone? I don't know, that doesn't sound like the tastiest snack to me. How about you? In this last paragraph, I want you to think about what are some possible reasons the author gives you for why there are so many jellyfish. There might be two reasons in here I want you to think about why there might be so many jellyfish that the author talks about. Think about that and hold it in your mind. You are going to listen through this section for our lesson on Monday, May 4th. For Tuesday, May 5th, you're going to watch this video again, and at the end, on our lesson plans, there are some questions that I want you to think about after going through the article one more time. And also remember, if you need any help, Mrs. Ball, Miss May, or Mrs. Cleveland is always here, so just contact us and let us know. Thanks, guys.